Hey guys, it's Brandon here for Team Bump and Dumps Week 17 match against Matt, which is who pilots the London Luxray team. My last match with Matt was it was an awesome battle, even though I didn't win. Um, so I'm looking not only for revenge this week, but I'm also hoping to get my sixth straight win. So big implications on the line for me. I'm just gonna go over my team quickly. So first off, it's your boy, which is Choice Scarf Arizian. The reason I went with the Choice Scarf this week is specifically because Matt's Choice Scarf Keldeo is one of the biggest threats in this entire league. With Verizian having a Choice Scarf, it forces a speed tie against Choice Scarf Keldeo and also outspeeds Choice Scarf Garchomp. So I just needed to be able to at least tie with the fastest Pokemon on the field. Um, Beyond that, just your standard choice Verizian moves, just the best coverage. Then I went with especially defensive Heatran. Um, so it's kind of this is kind of like a tandem move, like a tandem choice almost. Only um, because of this stupid fucking dog that Matt has. Um, Arcanine is a menace in this league. Like he wasn't even drafted by Matt. He picked him up, but it has been working wonders for his team. Um, and so like this thing, barring close combat in Arcanine, which I don't know if he'll bring, it was kind of meant to stop this, or at least force, Arcanine to switch out. Um, I would like to know if he has close combat on that Arcanine before I attempt to throw in Heatran. But just a standard set of just specially bulky and then consistency moves plus Stealth Rocks because Stealth Rock is too good. We're trying something a little different with a bulky special attacking Claydol. Um, this thing in my last match against Matt decimated me with um, with entry hazards. So since I dropped Braviary, so I lack a defogger, I'm gonna be using Rapid Spin instead. Earth Power for main stab, and then I just picked a couple coverage moves, Hidden Power Fire specifically for his Scizor, and Ice Beam specifically for Garchomp. And then the Pokemon who's probably the MVP on my team this year, Cresselia. Um, I'm trying something a little different as well. I'm not bringing Calm Mind. This time I'm trying Toxic because, again, of this stupid dog. Some like Toxic might just have to be a last resort, and it doesn't have to just be Arcanine. It's just that's a target for it. Um, the only thing I need to watch out for the Toxic is Mega Scizor eats it up and Reuniclus eats it up well. Um, and me Toxicing Swallow also isn't exactly the greatest time for me. Um, Actually, I think. Excuse me. Actually, we're gonna change something. I'm gonna change Ice Beam. I'm gonna change Ice Beam to Calm Mind. I don't think I should need Ice Beam. Yes, it does. It does probably get a one-hit KO on Garchomp, but I think I think Calm Mind will be better. Calm Mind and Psychic. So, then we have Mega Heracross running the speedy version this time. Um, I just need it. I just needed it to outspeed, or yeah, I just needed it to outspeed a few certain Pokemon. To be honest, I don't even know if if he runs speed investment in his Arcanine. But that would be one reason to do that. Um, it guarantees it guarantees that I outspeed his Mega Scizor, barring he runs like full speed investment Jolly Nature, because like the only thing different I'm not the only thing different that I'm doing is I'm not running a Jolly Nature. Otherwise, I could also for sure outspeed Xploud, but I don't even know if Xploud runs a Timid Nature. Um, but regardless, I did need the speed, so I decided to run the speed instead of the bulk. And then my last mon is physically defensive, Rotom Wash. Honestly, I just wanted a good pivot. Like Volt Switch always works wonders, and Hydro Pump again. It's just the consistent set for Rotom. It's always worked well for me in this league. So I figured why not just continue running it, Matt. And now we wait. Alright. Oh, he does bring the Reuniclus this time. Alright, and he brings Keldeo. Last time, I don't think he brought Keldeo with him. And lo and behold, he has that stupid fucking dog. Fuck that thing, man. And we got Keldeo and Rhydon, which will no doubt be holding Eviolite. Scizor. He has shown He's shown cases where he doesn't always run Mega Scizor, so I don't want to put in the fact that he for sure has the Mega Stone because I don't know. Alright, so the obvious choice for him would be to lead Rhydon, I think, and then set rocks. But there's also the chance that he could throw in Tentacruel. Because Tentacruel also does get access to hazards and also to spinning. Right now he's thinking, oops. He should know that I'm not afraid to run just the normal Heracross, so he might be thinking about which set this is. To be honest, I think my safe lead is Virizion. It hits those two, and I think I want to check Virizion on Tentacruel. And probably that. Okay, so this is a pretty physically defensive nature. What can he do to me, essentially? Like, I mean, if he runs Haze, I could see him. I don't know if he would run a poison type move, to be honest. I think Virizion is still a relatively safe play, so I think I'm gonna go into that. So he leads with Keldeo. So the question is, this is interesting because his Keldeo is normally his late game sweeper. So the fact that he's leading it leads me to think that it might not be a sweeping set and that it might be a support set. I think I want to see what this thing can do, but I also want to get damage off. So even if he switches this out, I'm okay with getting free damage on anything with Leaf Blade. So I think Leaf Blade is a pretty safe click. Okay, so he goes into his Tentacruel, which has Black Sludge. Okay, so that did 32%. That was a matchup I was looking at. 32 on a Leaf Blade. Okay, so that it stands to believe that he's running a set similar to this. Okay, and if that's the case, what would he do? If he's gonna go with this, I feel like he's either gonna Toxic, cause why would he go for a water move? Unless he's like anticipating me switching into Heatran for whatever reason. So it's not here. Here is a possible. No, it's not a real possibility. I almost want to attempt a double switch. Like I almost want to go into here because my first thought is toxic here, and then into a scald, which I would go into Rotom for. But to be honest, I don't see a reason why I can't go into Rotom right now. So I think I'm gonna do that. But now I want to think. Okay. Um. So what does this thing have on this? This says it runs Toxic, Spikes, and Haze. What did... So I have my book in front of me. I know you guys can't see it. And in my book is like all of my previous matches against all of my opponents. And I also wrote down a couple stuffs from their previous matches. Okay. So his Tentacruel normally does run Toxic. It also likes to run Knockoff instead of this stuff. It probably does have Scald, if I had to take a guess. So, in lieu of all that, I think my best play is still to go here and see what he does. He does go for a knockoff. So, I mean, the fact that I just lost leftovers on Rotom is really, really annoying. I want to see what. Crap. Can't type in the nicknames. Gotta do. Fill me with those. You gotta do the real name. Okay. I'm gonna change Haze to knockoff here. 10.8 to 12.8. I'm gonna do 13.5. Okay, so what it looks to me is that it doesn't necessarily have attack investment, but maybe not a hindering attack nature. What's the one where it's defense up and special attack? That's Impish. That's more in the range, which is interesting. Okay, so we know he's using... we're going to go back to bold for a second. Okay, so we know he's using a neutral attack nature, which would mean he's given up on either special attack or speed. Interesting. Okay. And he hasn't... Well, he could still have Toxic. He has nothing... Oh, no, he does have something that blocks Volt Switch. He has Rhydon. Okay. Does he switch into that, maybe? I don't know what he's thinking. So to be honest, I want to click Hydro Pump. Because, I mean, how much damage does it do? 14.9 to 17.4. Like, less than a leftover. Less than a leftovers. Less than half of a leftovers, anyways. Or less... Or more than double leftovers. More than 2 leftovers, yeah, so... Okay, I think Hydro Pump's my play. Because if he goes into Rhydon trying to stop a Volt Switch, then it's going to get hurt. And then anything else is free damage. Goes into God damn it. Oh boy. Okay, so he was anticipating a Will-O-Wisp. So what does this give me free reign to go into? Not a whole lot, honestly. I guess it kind of has to be Lava Frog. So he's going for a Psyshock on Reuniclus. Which is unfortunate that he brought that instead of Psychic. Because Psyshock deals with your defense stat instead of your special defense. And I made this thing specially defensive. So, I think now we just have to click Rocks and see what it does. He's going for a Calm Mind. Problem is... Okay. Um, oh boy. Now we're kind of running a risk, almost. Like, I want to throw this out to pressure it, but that's only running the risk that he will calm mind again, which I don't know if he will. Oh boy. This honestly could make or break the game. Do I really need this? I kinda want to use it to check that stupid dog. So, crap. Okay. Okay, we're already here. We're gonna go to Reuniclus. OU Calm Mind or OU Calm Mind? Well, all that'll be different is probably coverage. Add a +1. Special defense. Not a whole lot. Um, but I think we're gonna go to that anyways. Only because it's safer than trying to go into Heracross right now. Good thing I didn't go to Heracross right now. But I also have no leftovers recovery. So I think he's just going to spam Psyshock right here. Crap. Well, I think this thing might be done for, to be honest. We're going to see. I kind of have to click Hydro Pump here. Because I know I'm faster, so I can't take advantage of the quote-unquote slow Volt Switch. Yeah, that's not a whole lot. But, alright, so there goes Rotom. Psyshock and Calm Mind is what Reuniclus has. And I don't think we've had anything else revealed. Not yet. Okay, so this thing will... actually, so if it's a Calm Mind set, yeah. Heracross, Big Beetle. Pin Missile should kill. And this is... oh, yeah. Gets a kill easy. Alright. So... Mega Evolution... yeah, no. It's gotta be Pin Missile. Because it's gonna be free damage and anything else. So I have to click Pin Missile here. Do I? Okay, I have to click Mega Evolution for sure. So Pin Missile definitely picks up the kill here if for whatever reason he doesn't switch out. But I anticipate a switch out, to be honest. But I need to click Pin Missile on the off chance that he does. Well, let's think. So if he were to switch out, honestly, Pin Missile is only for this thing. Like, I mean, it's not very effective against everything else. So, but I also I will outspeed him. Should outspeed this. Bardic Bullet Punch. That I don't know. I have to click Pin Missile. I have to be safe. So he's going into Arcanine. So he does have Intimidate and not Flash Fire. So that was about 25% right there, plus the leftovers. So he's definitely running, crap. I wrote Intimidate in the wrong spot. There we go. Okay. So I kind of have to switch this out. But all I know about it is that it has Intimidate and leftovers. I want to check what normally, what it would normally run. It probably is defensive, considering how much damage I dealt. Impish with Intimidate and leftovers. It must be a Morning Sun thing. There's a Will-O-Wisp. Okay, so this thing is supposed to not run speed EVs, but that's only if it's this set. So I think we're going to play it safe, and we're going to go into Lava Frog here. Okay, so he does. So he goes for a morning sun. That's the second time that he has fucking bluffed me for me switching out Big Beetle and him morning sun. It was a long shot that I could have gotten the kill with Rock Blast, but you never know. So here I think I just Earth Power. Yeah, yeah. Because like if this thing has close combat, then kudos on the coverage. But I'm more anticipating Will-O-Wisp, Flare Blitz, and Extreme Speed. So here's a switch out. Okay, so now that I know, like I don't have paralysis anyways. So honestly, I think I'm just gonna stay out here and spam Lava Plume, just to try to get as much damage off of it as possible. But he could also recover at a point. Like he might recover here, in which case it might be nice for me to go back into Big Beetle. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do that. See if I call his bluff. I do. Awesome. So now I threaten this thing again. Um, the question is whether he'll go back into Arcanine. How much? Let me go back to Reuniclus for a minute. How much will Psyshock do? Okay, so I can Rock Blast once and survive a Psyshock, and then Pin Missile him a second time if he doesn't switch out. Okay. Uh, yeah. Is that really what I want to do? Because me having a sub up and him going into Arcanine is, or like him switching into Arcanine and then me putting up a sub is not ideal for me. Since I don't miss the attack drop and I'm just gonna have to switch out anyways. Wait, is that really? I'm gonna go back into Arcanine for a second. But I would be at -1 if he came in. Plus, he would also take 25% from rocks. So, you know what? It might not be a bad time for me to sub. It's a risk. I think I'm going. He's going for a Rhydon instead. So you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that. And now we just click close combat. And now he kind of sends out whatever he wants to take a bunch of damage. But I think he's going to try to set up rocks here. So, let's think. Okay, so close combat's going to be the click. He's either going to set up rocks, or I think maybe double back into Reuniclus. That's kind of risky of him, but okay, he's just going to stay out. Frig, so close to killing it. He definitely has. Where'd Rhydon go? Stealth Rock. Okay. So, with that being the case, he still doesn't know that I have Rock Blast, so I'm going to click Pin Missile, because that'll still pick up the kill. Frig, he definitely has. He did. Okay, so he's going for Clifford. Okay, so if that's the case, I think we're going to click Rock Blast. Nice. It'll be close. I think, yeah, we did pick up the kill. Oh, baby. Yes. Oh my god, yes. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. We got rid of that stupid fucking dog. Big Beetle, you are amazing. I think Matt's just in awe. Cuz he didn't run speed EVs into it. I think he just ran the I think he pretty much ran the UU variant that we were looking at earlier with no speed investment and max defense and HP investment. But with max speed investment into Big Beetle, that I outspeed that. So I'm really happy that that stupid dog's gone. So I think his play. I'm safe to stay in for another turn with my sub up. So honestly, I'm just gonna click whatever. Oh, also I didn't get the Intimidate because I already had the sub up. Even better for me. So I'm just pretty much gonna click whatever can deal the most damage, which in this case will be close combat. So let's see if he runs the band or the mega. It's the mega. What's he do? That's fine. Goes for the aerial ace. Okay, so it was scissor. That's scissor right and an aerial ace. I kind of figured that he would run aerial ace because he did last time. I think, does this thing get technician? It does. Okay. I thought I got light metal for whatever reason. Okay, so if this is the case, we need to get out of here and go into, oh, excuse me, into Heatran. So then I think he'll probably aerial ace again. Yeah. But the only thing is he'll probably be running knockoff, which I mean at this point is whatever. Like, he's forced to switch out here because even if he knocks off leftovers, it's not going to kill this, and Lava Plume will kill Scizor. So I think we just have to click Lava Plume and get damage on whatever he sends out, which is Reuniclus. So I'm not sure what he plans to do right now. To be honest, right now, so Heracross is kind of my win condition against this thing. I just need to play it right. I think I'm gonna go into here. Yeah, I'm gonna go into here and Rapid Spin. Because either right now he's going to Psyshock or Calm Mind. Well, he's going to do one of the three things he's revealed. I think his last thing is a coverage move, but I don't think he wants to reveal it. I honestly think it's Focus Blast, so I'm not... Which is weird because he hasn't revealed it yet. It's either Focus Blast or Shadow Ball, and I'm not sure which one it is. He has real reason to run either Focus Blast for this or Shadow Ball for Cresselia. So I think I'm going to go into... I think I'm going to go into... oh, well, too late. Alright, fine. Yeah, his rocks guy's gone, so I think we just Rapid Spin here. I don't care about the damage. We've got the... Yeah, it's Shadow Ball. Okay. Alright. So now that we know that... honestly, I think we just Earth Power this thing. Because I don't need... Yeah, I don't need the Ice Beam. And I don't need the Hidden Power... I should need the Hidden Power Fire anyways. So I'm gonna Earth Power this thing. Because, yeah, we already proved that Claydol is faster than Reuniclus. So, yeah, Earth Power is the safe play. It's super effective here. Otherwise, it's free damage on anything. So I'm perfectly fine with just Earth Power. He'll probably, if he doesn't switch out, he'll probably get the kill on Claydol, which is whatever. Alright, so let's think a couple turns ahead, actually. So if I Earth Power this and this dies, then it's back into here and threaten this to make him switch out. It has to be that. So otherwise, though, I think if for whatever reason he switches out and goes into Scizor, he'll lose 12% and then be at 24. So at Claydol and Mega Scizor. Okay, so we've seen just Aerial Ace on it, which is, I think it's, I don't know what it is. Okay, on a bulky set, it still does over 25%. So yeah, I don't see him switching into here, but who knows. Alright, so he's gonna try Psyshock. Interesting. I think he was anticipating me switching out. But, to be honest, I kind of just planned to sack this thing. So we're just going to keep going, and if I get... You know what, I'm fine with that. Like, it's annoying that he's recovering HP, but If I can get a special defense drop, I'd be happy. And even then, like, I'm just wasting his Psyshocks right now. Oh, a nice crit. Alright, so there goes the kill. So now, I have to go here. So, now that he knows that I am, in fact, packing Substitute, I don't think it's smart for me to click it again. Because I think he might stay in and try to attack. I think I just have to click Pin Missile and just get free damage on anything that switches in, to be honest. Alright. Yeah, I think that's the play. Keldio's still at 100, which I still have this for. I have to speed tie it, unfortunately, so I don't really have anything, like, for sure. This is just assuming that this is Choice Scarfed. That's at 80. I plan to use this to counter that. Okay, I think, yeah, it's definitely Pin Missile, so he does stay in. Awesome, we get the KO on Reuniclus. Yeah, he was trying to break my. He was planning on me subbing again, and he was trying to break my sub, I think. So now here's where he tries to bullet punch, and honestly, it might pick up the kill. So we're Heracross, Big Beetle, and he's this. According to this, bullet punch does not a lot in close combat kills. So does Pin Missile and Rock Blast, actually. And Pin Missile's more accurate. Oh wait, but this thing has Aerial Ace. Don't be a moron, Brandon. Don't be a moron. He's U-turning. So he was kind of planning for that. Okay. I think now might be his time to reveal Keldeo, yeah. So Keldeo didn't have leftovers, so it's not interesting. Okay. So this thing doesn't have leftovers. Okay. Where do I need to go with this? It's most likely backing Scald, but it could also have Icy Wind. I think I need to go here. It's running Toxic. Interesting. It might be... Honestly, it might be one of those stupid... it might be a Choice Scarf, but Toxic set. If that's the case, I should be pretty safe to Psychic here. Because after Stealth Rock, I think Scizor dies to the Psychic. And it's free damage on Tentacruel as well. I think I need a Psychic here. Because I know Matt's done that before. He did it against me, actually, I think. Where he runs a Choice Scarf on this Keldeo and then still runs Toxic. It's just for insurance if he wants to Toxic something. Like, for example, this Keldeo has a hard time breaking through the bulk of Cresselia without a boost from Calm Mind. I'm not even sure if it gets Calm Mind. So, anyways, I think... No. So what's he got? He's running something weird. Okay. And if that's the case... So let's see. So how much does Skull do? Enough for me to... I can't Moonlight here. Psychic did 54. So it's a kill if I Psychic. It's not a kill if he Scalds and then the Toxic effect. I think I forced this out. At the same time, I'm not sure what its item is. Because it wasn't Life Orb either. It could be something dumb. Like, it could be like an Expert Belt. I think we still click Psychic, though. He was trying to prevent me from Moonlighting, but I think he just kind of... I think he sealed his fate with that move. Because now most of my stuff takes out... most of my stuff takes out all of his crap. He was trying to stop a Moonlight, but he didn't get it. Which is interesting. I wonder what set this Keldeo is. So if he's going here, I need to see how much Virizian Zen Headbutt can do to a Tentacruel. And that only 36 to 42. If I actually had to guess, he might be rapid spinning here. Wait, let's go back here. It's still the most that Virizian can do to it. What about Mega Heracross? Here we go. What can this thing do to it? Over 50 with Rock Blast. Okay, so we need to think how to not mess this up. Okay, so with me not being able to Moonlight here, he might try and go for a kill, but he might. There's also a good possibility that he's going for a rapid spin. So honestly, I think I just need to click Psychic because this thing doesn't get recovery outside of its Black Sludge. That is really stupid, Matt. Matt, that is so dumb. Matt, that was really scummy. I'm actually really upset with you. I hope you watch and hear this. That was really bad. So, okay, knowing that it's confused. Honestly, this might be. Oh boy, but if he tries to confuse Ray, Big Beetle. Okay. I think it's 25% on confusion. What do we know that it does have knockoff? So he might just go for that. So we know that he's running a set similar to this, with how much damage my previous attacks have done. So it's got 242 speed apparently. And I have 249 speed on Big Beetle. So if we but I can't threaten a kill this. Honestly, I think I need a Psychic and hope. Okay, I did survive. Yes. Alright, we got damage off. So now Poison probably kills this. And now I think Big Beetle cleans up. Because I should be able to outspeed this. And then I'll be able to pick up a kill. Either. Are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh no. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, come on. That is so ass. Oh my god. Alright. Well, if that's the case, I am not risking confusion on it. So we're going into Lava Frog. Hey, I like that. Alright, so I should be able to tank another Scald. And honestly, if he wants to fucking spam Confuse Ray, then whatever. Then I'll just do that to him. Right, he has Scald. Alright. He goes for a knockoff. Knocks off my item. Fine, Matt. You can have that small victory. Alright, so your stupid fucking jellyfish is gone. So now all that's left is this. Which I should be able to outspeed. Because Bullet Punch can't kill either Virizian or Heracross. And at the same time, it's not fast enough to outspeed both of them. So I think Matt's got this one lost. It was close, Matt, but even if you kill Heatran, I think I still got you. So he does have Brick Break, but that's whatever. Alright, let's not fuck this up. Yeah, GG, Matt. Whew, that was close. Yay, I got my 6th win in a row. So that was the second last game of the season for me. Oh wait, I gotta taunt Matt. 6. Oh, not 6 win. 6 win. 6 wins in a row. He got confused. I'll talk to him after about that. All right. So next week is my last match of the season before our league starts playoffs, and it's against Alex, who pilots the Belleville Bays. Or no, that's his Smogon username. The Belleville Blossoms. That's his actual name. Um, and I'm looking for sweet revenge on that one because I lost to him in our very first week of this league. So yeah, I'm excited about 6 straight wins, and hopefully I end strong to go into playoffs. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week.